Now joined by John Carroll following their game against Denison in the round of 16 of the 2026 NCAA tournament. Before we go any further with questions, Coach will just open it up with an opening statement about today's game.
Well, first of all, congratulations to Denison. What an outstanding conference run this was for both of us, and to meet in the Sweet 16, I think, is just a true testament to how hard this year was and how both of us battled for the entire year. So congrats to them. It really took their entire first five to put it to us tonight. But on that side of it, this team, I just had a real emotional locker room talk because of how special they are. These 6 seniors took a team for back-to-back 13-13 seasons into a 19 win, and then here we are at 24, whatever it ended up. But just true build, true trust, true growth. So really thankful to be here. The hardest part, and I said this to them about being in the NCAA tournament, is only one team leaves happy. So it's definitely a hard moment to be in, but thankful to be here.
What that locker room talk and how these 6 seniors have meant so much to your program. Obviously, you talk about the tough first 3 years it's been, but then these senior class, how's it been this season coaching them along for these 4 years?
It's been awesome. It's a hard, it's a hard locker room. It sucks, but it's been an awesome 4 years. And I just said to them, they're the reason we are where we are. They're the reason that the culture is built back up. They're the reason that John Carroll's back on the map. They completely did what was asked of them, and I think they left it all out there. And, it's such a true testament to my leadership and my seniors that a freshman went out there and pulled a 3 in this type of environment. So it's a relief when I go to work every day. I'm not stressed. I'm not anxious. I know that my team trusts me. I trust them. So really, it's their program, and they left it in such a great place. And I know that there was freshmen crying, there was sophomores crying. It wasn't just my seniors, and it's because they just played their last game with the best group of people in the program right now. So I think that that's just a outstanding thing. It's not easy to go to lose, and then all of a sudden to see your name in top 10, and they handled it with respect. So I'm just overly proud of what they've been able to do.
Ava and Graci, you guys have had an incredible career at John Carroll, and this entire team had such a historic season, many records broken, first berth into the round of 16. What's your guys' message to the underclassmen as they look to carry on the legacy you guys are leaving?
I kind of talked about it, obviously, as a senior, it's over for us, but I told the freshmen, I'm grateful for them as a group. I mean, it's not easy being there, having however many of there are 11 of them, right? And all of them, they don't play. So it's tough being in that spot, but we're so confident in them when we express that to them after the game. We're grateful for them, and I see a lot of potential with them in the future. And it's really become a family. If I'm being honest, as a senior, I was 11 freshmen. I don't know if I'll be friends with them. I'm just being honest. And here we are, and it makes me sad to see that I'm leaving them. So it's really been a great year, and that just kind of explains the whole year as a whole, just a big team, but such a big culture, and that's what got us this far. So.
Yeah, I mean, everything that Ava said, there's a lot of potential with that group. They're all very talented, and again, took a role that they, not everyone loves, and they did love it. Yeah. And I just talked a lot about how special John Carroll is. As a transfer, I know what it's like other places, and I kind of just honed in on that message of how incredible it is to be at John Carroll, and just thankful.
Let's go with Coach first on this one. Just talk about the kind of game plan to shoot the 3. It really worked in the first half, didn't work in the second half. What changed in the second half?
It might sound crazy, and it might be something that another coach wouldn't do, but I was really focused and consistent with my team this year about being John Carroll. So yes, there was game plan, there was adjustment, but my board didn't look any different than it did for the last 30 games. I wanted them to go into that game doing things that they're really good at, and they did. They did. We had so many runs, so many exciting, timeout called by them, our bench. There was back and forth, and they came up with the win. But I think that at the end of the day, we didn't change much about our game plan, and they tried to execute as much as they could. And to be honest, Denison didn't change much about their game plan. They just got into the paint and got on top of us there. So I think that it was just such a battle of two outstanding teams. Like I said, I'm proud of what they put out there, but I wanted to be consistent and with my messaging, with my attitude, and with game plan, because we didn't get here by changing things all the time. We got here with our pace. We got here with our defense. We got here with our culture. And that is what I wanted to go out on. And I think that we did.
And then for the seniors, for you, Ava, talk about your growth, personally over the last 4 years. You're somebody who, hey, come in as a freshman, honorable mention all the way C, you're a heck of a player, but then you really grew not only as a player, but as a person. And then I'll ask the same question for Graci. Just talk about your growth and, and how you've enjoyed that growth at JCU.
Yeah, I think now that it's over, looking back, I'm just really proud of myself to where I'm at. Like starting freshman year, I came in and obviously I played, but I didn't know what was going on. I was kind of just out there trying to figure it out, and those minutes are what kind of made me into what I am now. And every year, I think I just focused on specific things to improve on, and I think I did a really good job of that. And this year, the biggest thing I think I had was that experience and kind of composure on the court. Like things are going south, just knowing that it's going to be okay and we're going to go on a run. So I think just overall mentally growing, physically, all that together, and that with the help of my teammates, just like a team. As a team, we grew. So it really has been a great 4 years, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Starting from 13-13 to here we are now with 20+ wins. Like you just have to kind of be grateful for it all. I know there's this game we can pinpoint different things, but it's over now. So us seniors are just grateful for the experience.
I want to make a comment on Ava too. She missed out, and it might sound silly now, but she didn't get Freshman of the Year, and she was one of the best players in the conference that year, but we didn't win. And I also told her she needed to rebound more. I'm pretty sure she's our leading rebounder now and one of our best passers, and outstanding scorer. So I think each year she definitely leveled something else to her game. And absolutely the composure side of things. Like, she's a leader, she's keeping things calm, and she's hitting big shots when she needs to. So just really, really proud of every single year something has been better with Ava Ryncarz. Go ahead.
Yeah, I came in as a junior, was struggling a bit, and Beth welcomed me with open arms. Ava welcomed me with open arms, and I learned that basketball is, Ava said this in the locker room, it's all about the relationships that you make. And, over the 4 years, I came into college only worried about the basketball part. And now as a senior, I just want to tell the freshmen that basketball is actually the least important thing about playing the sport. And so I'm just really thankful. I have seen a lot of growth in my confidence. Just, we have 2 transfers in our senior class and then 3 who have been here. And just the relationship that we've made with them, how they've welcomed us. And ultimately, Beth always says it takes everyone. And that's really, we couldn't have won that game without each other. We couldn't have lost that game without each other. And that's just the biggest thing that I'm taking away.
Yeah, and to piggyback off that too, having Graci only for those 2 years, she's also changed as a player, coming from where she was. She had so many questions and was so urgent to please. And I think that as me and her grew that relationship, she knew that there was nothing she could do that wasn't going to make me proud. That goes for all my players. I know you want it. I know you're not selfish. I know you're going to do anything. And those were those last minute timeouts. We weren't in there changing everything. We were in there saying it's going to take everybody and you have to do whatever it takes to win. And those are the type of players that these kids are. So I'm thankful again for 2 years where she allowed me to give her that confidence to just go out there and play, because I said it in the locker room, there's 500 D3 teams, 16. We were there. We get to be sad about it. But we also should be very happy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.